I think ultimately, if we advocate for the patient and do what's right for the patient, we will essentially take back healthcare. And I just don't think that's happened for a long time.
I don't think so either. And I think that's part of that learned helplessness. Even when I was working in the hospital system back in 2015, 2014, so it's been a long time. It's been 10 years. The patients weren't getting the care that they deserved. Nurses were self-sacrificing and pushing harder because of short staffing and various other things. The nurses would self-sacrifice, and ultimately we just have to make do with what we have. And I know pharmacists can relate to that, because when I would call my pharmacist, I know that they were under kind of the same short staffing and pressure that I was. And so I couldn't be nasty to them, despite the fact that my meds that my patient needed like yesterday weren't up on the floor, because they're dealing with the same thing. And so as a nurse, as you continue down that path, and as you continue to take and pile more rocks in your backpack, right? Like you've got this backpack on and you're carrying the weight of all of these other things, you become accustomed to it, and you recognize that I'm this patient's last line of defense. So I'm just going to keep pushing because nobody else is going to do it. And that creates this whole cycle of learned helplessness. I don't need to take a lunch break. I don't need to go to the bathroom. I don't need to drink water during my 12-hour shift, 14-hour shift, 16-hour shift. And that cycle just continues. And I think that continues to pile on that moral injury. Like, I have to pour out and care for everybody, but yet my basic needs aren't being met. And I know you guys can relate to that.